All right, what's up everybody? This is Raw Deceptions, and today I'm going to show you my new project I've been working on. As selected in the elevator, this is the Shulker Library. Here we landed to a floor, and there you can see a Shulker Library station. So this is station number 1 and station number 2, as you can see on the sign. And from here you can basically pick any shulker you have stored away in the system that I currently built. And for example, I have the wood shulker there, stone, weapons, etc, etc. And here I could store up to 15. In this other lecture, I can store up to 15. So you can expand it if you want. Currently I have a total of 16. You can do up to 30 with the current build I did here. So for example, if you want to recall a weapon shulker, you go to weapons and hit done on the lectern. Hit this button. We'll get a confirmation tone once the shulker is on its way. There you go. That's the tone letting you know that shulker is on its way, and it will appear in this location here shortly. All right, so now it's here. And once here, we can interact with it. We could open it, take stuff out of it, put stuff into it. It doesn't matter. Let's say we want to take our mace and our netherite sword. Then we could send it back by hitting this button here. Now, when you want to send it back, this is our weapon shulker. We go to the lecture, make sure it's on weapons, and we could hit this button and it'll go back to that location. You'll get a confirmation tone like that, letting you know it has been placed. Now I can show you where that shulker has been stored. So up here is our storage vault library. Now currently I have 16 shulkers. I have 15 there on that side, and this other side I have the 16th one. So currently I have the setup for 30. You can make this shorter to 15 or less if you want, or you can make more. You just have to mirror the build again. And here you can see our weapons is right here, and if you open the shulker, you can see that the mace and netherite sword are no longer here because I have them in my inventory. Now I can recall any shulker that's here, and it'll get stored back in this corresponding location. So I have food here, for example, armor there, wood there, stone there, and all these shulkers will get stored here to their corresponding location according to the lectern. So this could be used for a whole bunch of different reasons. This could be your main vault for storing items, or this could be a store, for example, you could set up in your world, and you can have people buy from it and recall the items from the shulker. Now, like always, this is a showcase as an example of how you can make this build look like in your world. And this is kind of cool. To this room, you can kind of see a piece of the redstone behind it through this door here. It's actually kind of cool. As you saw in the vault room, we have two separate sections, right? This lectern here corresponds to the section that I currently have 15 shulkers of, and I have the wood, weapons, armor. For example, I have a whole bunch of different shulkers in there, right? This section here is the other side, which I have the miscellaneous shulker, and you can have another 15 here. I only have one for now, but you can have up to 15 here as well. And in order to use this lectern, you'll have to flip this switch here. Flipping this switch would allow you to use this lectern and recall from that side of the vault. So unflipping that switch will allow you to pull from this side of the vault. Alright, so now that I showed you a quick example of how it works, let's go over to my test one and show you the quick breakdown of the redstone behind the build. Let's go. Alright, welcome everybody. This is my test world, as you may have seen before on my other builds that I have over there. Basically, this is the redstone behind the build, and this one that you're currently seeing now is the one for the 30 shulker boxes. They're stored here, as you can see. I have the 15 there, and then the one here that could be up to another 15. And then this is the smaller version, which holds 15. You can make it more compact, so you can basically have this back block as close as this red wool here, so you can have it a bit shorter if you want to. Now, in order to make this build work, I needed a way to send various different signals through one line of redstone, and I spent a long time trying to figure this out. And believe it or not, that was actually my biggest roadblock of this whole contraption. And after a while trying to figure it out, I came across a video from a YouTuber named The Universe Within Art. I'll link their channel down in the description below, and he basically came up with this design that allowed one single line, which is the line you see there. You follow that line through, and it'll break it up to different signal strengths here. That way you can use one line for different signals. So basically that allowed me to make this build a lot less complicated than it would have been otherwise. Now I can use the lecterns instead of having 30 buttons or 30 levers on a massive wall, and it'll look like a giant mess. So this is actually pretty cool. So this redstone might look a bit complicated. It is not that bad. It's just a whole bunch of repeated lines over and over again. And as you can see here with the 15 one, it's super simple. It's basically, if you follow a slice of this, it's just that repeated over and over and over again, as you can see there. Now, as I showed you with this smaller one here, you can make this front section come in a bit more. You can do the same on either one, or you can make it extend out a bit more that way, or with these water columns you can make the transportation system taller. The only thing is, if you make it longer or taller, it'll take a longer time for the item to come to you. I think this build is actually pretty cool. It's something I've been working on for like past couple days. Now for the most part, I think this is pretty much done. There's a couple things I might improve on it here and there, but if you guys want to see a tutorial on this, let me know and I can make a tutorial on how to build it. Now with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.
Don't forget to hit that like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.